We're back. So another short of our Torah. So the Torah again tells us, again, this is before we get to the real story of Joseph being seduced by the wife of Potiphar. It gives a little bit of a background as to what's happening. So the verse says that everybody left, and the verse explains the relationship that Joseph had with his master Potiphar. It says, "Vayazov kol asher lo biyad Yosef." He left all that he had in Joseph's custody. V'lo yada ito me'uma. And with him present, he concerned himself with nothing. Okay? Kim alechem asher hu okel. Except for the bread that he would eat, which is a reference, some say, to his wife, meaning that the only thing that he wasn't able to be involved with was his bread, right? Was his wife. Everything else was under his control. But he, Yosef, yifei Torah, yifei Mara. Now, Joseph was handsome of form and handsome of appearance. Okay? So, seemingly, the simple pshat is that the reason why the Torah tells us about his good looks now is as part of the story about, as an introduction to what was going on. That it would make sense that he would be seduced because he was a very good-looking gentleman. But the Bali Musar tell us a very interesting idea. And that is, even though Potiphar gave him everything, B'chol zos, nevertheless, lo yada ito me'uma. Yosef did not want to know anything from him, meaning he didn't want to have benefit from his possessions, anything. Why? Because the food wasn't kosher. So what did he do? Kim alechem asher hu okel. What did he eat? He ate bread. He only ate stale bread. Lechem yovesh ho okel. Much easier for him to be in control of the ingredients. He could be the mashgiach over the bread. It's not that difficult to make sure that the bread is baked properly. But to start eating regular food with all these halachas in a treifah atmosphere, that much he didn't do. Very interesting way of learning the psukim. He didn't know anything from his possessions, even though Potiphar gave him everything. He was allowed to eat anything he wanted. He was the second in command. Excuse me. But Torah tells us the greatness of Joseph. No. All he ate over there was bread, because he was able to control the kashrus of just the bread. But nevertheless, says the Torah, Yosef yifei Torah yifei Mara. It didn't take away from his beauty. A person might think that, I'm stuck in a situation like this, maybe I'm allowed to eat other stuff. It's going to affect my health. If I only have vegetables and bread and water, I'll live, but eventually it's going to affect my body. I'm not going to be able to live as well. So maybe you'll find heterim, you'll find leniencies not to be so strict in kashrus. The Torah says, no, don't worry about that. Because you see Joseph, he still was the same handsome man that he was when he came in to the house of Potiphar. Very interesting word from the Bali Musar. The Torah is telling us this idea. Don't look for leniencies on the idea that, you know what, I have to be healthy. So I have to eat normal food. I can't just eat bread, water, and vegetables for my whole life. That's not normal. That's not the way Hashem made the world. I have to have other food. I have to be able to be healthy. I have to look good. I have to feel good. I have to be well. Says the Torah, no. All those are non-valid cheshbonis, because Joseph was just as healthy as he was when he came in. He was just as healthy when he came out. So let's learn from Yosef not to look for leniencies, and Hashem will be with you.